in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Missouri's offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Finding open areas. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Tigers offense will have its first possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week, man. Watching that tape before this game, like, you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
LSU lining up 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw. Touchdown LSU! Quick strike through the air for the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Missouri wants to go fast. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. He's got great speed. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, if you're going to be in the Heisman picture, you got to make plays week in, week out at receiver, and that's what he does. He's a good route runner. He's reliable, and he's got speed to take it to the house. Top 5 in the nation right now in receiving.
Touchdown, Tigers! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Strachan. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Hit as he throws. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team.
Number 13 on to kick it away.
Let's see what he can do with it. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Touchdown LSU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now the play fake. Rushes on him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Pulls it in and looking upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Trying to find the end zone, and they will score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Number 1.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Rudolph. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. And some room to work. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here.
And when you call the quarterback sneak, you're thinking, I'm going to fall forward and get at least a yard. But Palmer, that defensive line got in there, and the QB got nothing.
Well, he's got to do a better job with the snap count, too, and try to catch the defense when they're napping. Right there, everybody was set and ready. And one more of those type of plays, and this dude's losing his quarterback sneak privileges.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Grab near the marker. It's set. They knock him down at the 40, but he picks up 5, and it'll be enough for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They've got the screen set up. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Guys, LSU has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Using his feet to buy time. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Give to the running back. Runs through the tackle. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Straka. Out of bounds at the 18, and that is just what they needed to get it away from their own end zone. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Looking to fire. Gets it to him on the screen. Turning it on. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. The Tigers are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Straka. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Gashing the D on the right. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll try the right side. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Touchdown, Tigers! What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. So Missouri will have to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Oh, he's got some space. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Gets it out quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11. 2nd down coming up in this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's sacked. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. He's looking to pass. Bring in the heat. Touchdown, LSU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Number 15.
These guys wanted to make a statement. Statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
He'll bring it up, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Scooped up by the kicking team. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. From the gun. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Tigers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
LSU 56, Missouri 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't...
Breaks into the open. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Bridges. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Tigers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. The Tigers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Grab behind the line. It's Straka. They wanted to get the ball to the tight end, and they've already done it 5 times, and we're not even to the half.
I'm about to say mission accomplished. Yeah, that's what they want to do. Take advantage of the matchup, right? Zone or man, I like my big fella. I like using the tight end all I can. Great job working.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Had to throw it before he wanted. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air, trying to make magic with his feet.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Breaks the tackle. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here's a heat. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. He'll pull it down and run. And there are flags flying as the pass falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on.
Illegal forward pass.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Missouri will put a foot to it to start us in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Pulls it in. It's carry on. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
By the receiver.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Buys a little time. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets past the marker. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. They're working that left side. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. LSU getting set on 1st and 10.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. He wants to throw it. Floating away. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown LSU! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. It's complete on the right side. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. He went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give to the back. That's a fumble on the play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Buying some time. He'll try to do it himself. And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another 1st down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. LSU looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Bland. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He's looking to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. A remarkable grab just keeps piling up scores.
I'm about to say, remarkable day. I mean, a remarkable career. Goodness gracious. This is a day that you just dream about having. You have these days in high school, but not in college. You're like, dang, this is as good as it gets. Nobody can stop him. He's absolutely in the zone.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
The give on the inside. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. It'll be 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. A safe ball on the wide receiver screen. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They punt it away on 4th down. Makes the catch at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Oh, they're after him. It's complete to the left. Still running at the 40. It's a seam wide open. He's at the touchdown. Tigers made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. He'll take it on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense.
There he goes. Delivers the stiff arm. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking left. Got him downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. LSU lining up 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Touchdown Tigers! Fitted in the window for the score.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. To the air on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Under fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Right on the money. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Got it in the middle. It's carry on. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a 1st down. Here we go. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's sacked. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, LSU! This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Catch in the middle. It's Marshall. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Marshall. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Hauls it in at the 25. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect them.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this. He's got it on the right. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. From the gun, running back on the move.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. The short hands, it's set. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Backed up at the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants to take the top off. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown LSU! He got a step and just dusted the field. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. He'll start this drive firing. Caught behind the line. It's Kamara. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. And he throws down the gun of the defense. It's incomplete. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Trying to take it back.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths.
Looking for the end zone. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated, whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
Chinging on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. Missouri has it ready to go with another 1st down. looking for a physical attack from the gun. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. So now it's second and long. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Quick strike complete.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Complete to the right. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Trying to barge in. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Got his man in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. This offense has been unable to find the end zone all day. Can they do it on 3rd and goal? Rush is on him. Setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. He will not pick up the first down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. The guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed 4th down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, you know, like Jesse probably would, to go.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the grab on the big throw. He's loose down the middle. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Pressure coming. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll try to pop the draw. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Pocket breaking down. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field,